Hey guys, what's up? Two-wheel turbine. Got some beautiful weather today. We're gonna go on a nice ride on the Super Duke, and today I'm gonna be talking about why the number one reason why you'd want to get the KTM Super Duke over the Ducati V4 Streetfighter. A lot of people love the Streetfighter, but this is a very big reason why, if you're in the market for a Super Naked, it's one to really consider, and that is exactly what's on the screen right here. See what that says? Fuel reserve. I'm talking about gas mileage and tank capacity. So we're going to be talking about that today and why it's such a big deal. Yeah guys, so fuel is so important on bikes, right? Well, the Ducati, I was doing some research, the V4 Streetfighter gets like 27 miles per gallon. This was done by Motorcycle News. They tested it, and the fuel tank size is like 4.2 gallons, and the KTM gets like 40 plus miles per gallon. I think it's like 45 miles per gallon, and it holds like 4.5 gallons, so a little bit more fuel and significantly better fuel efficiency with, you know, still pretty insane performance. So like in the real world, that means the Ducati, you're only going to be able to ride it about 90 or 100 miles, and then you got to fill it up again. I mean, for a full-size bike, you know, a lot of people do some more long distance riding, touring. That's just not going to cut it, having to fill up every 90 miles. I mean, even with the Super Duke, when I go on longer rides, even its fuel capacity and fuel efficiency sometimes feels very limiting. I wish that the tank was a little bit bigger, because it looks huge. I mean, look at the perspective here. The thing looks gigantic. It's so wide. So I wish it had like another gallon or so, but I can't imagine what it'd be like with the Ducati. I mean, 27 miles per gallon on a motorcycle. So many cars get better gas mileage than that. I mean, this is a huge V-twin getting 45 miles per gallon. Let's see what I ride pretty aggressively, so this may not be accurate. Yeah, 44 miles per gallon. And you guys know me, I ride this thing pretty hard. Pretty much every time I go riding, I mean, I'm taking it up to red line, revving it out, riding it just to its full potential, the engine's full potential. And I'm still getting nearly 45 miles per gallon. I mean, I bet if you rode this thing really low RPMs, you could probably get 50 miles per gallon. But that Ducati's getting nearly half the fuel efficiency. So, I mean, you're just gonna be super limited with range, and it kind of restricts it to just being kind of a local toy, a local hooligan machine to mess around with. For the KTM, I feel like you can kind of stretch your legs more and go on some more long distance touring type rides. Because realistically, I think I get around, before I have to fill up, usually at least 120, 130 miles I can cover, and that's a pretty good amount, because by the time you know, you're done with 120, 130 miles straight, usually you kind of want to get off. But the Ducati, I feel like most of those riders, if they're doing long distance, are having to get off at what, like 90 miles? Not the best. So yeah, when I was comparing the bikes, for me, that's just a huge turn off. I know the Ducati is absolutely beautiful. I think this bike's beautiful in its own right, but the Ducati, you know, it's a Ducati. It's you can't really argue with that. But yeah, I was just thinking, I'm like, man, that's a huge difference in fuel efficiency. I'm surprised those Ducati motors are sucking up so much fuel, considering they don't make a ton more horsepower than this. Maybe what, 10%, 10-15% more, nothing crazy. And you can get this bike up there with just probably just exhaust, filter tune, stuff like that. Not that you need it to be any faster, but yeah, I just wanted to make this video talking about the number one reason why you'd want to get the Super Duke over the Ducati. Yeah, fuel. It's a big thing in the real world. If you're a real rider, you ride all the time, fuel is definitely a consideration. You're going to be going through so much with that Ducati, where you can go way longer on this, have some more fun before filling up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below, do you think that's a big deal breaker, the fuel efficiency on the Ducati, or would you look past that and still get the Ducati over the Super Duke? Let me know down below. I'd like to hear all your guys' opinions, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.